Hello and welcome back to Sorare Assist. So today guys, we've got another video on Soccerverse. Now this is a really important video, this one guys. We're going to guide you through all the information you need to know about the manager role on Soccerverse, which I'm sure is many users' favourite role on Soccerverse, with us previously playing Football Manager, Championship Manager and games like that. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you did want to try out Soccerverse, you can sign up using the link in the description below. Okay guys, without further ado, let's get stuck in then. Let's talk about tactics now then guys. This is obviously a big important factor on any Football Manager game, is the tactics screen, which I'm on here. The tactics must be submitted at least 2 hours before the next match. If there are less than 2 hours before the next match, you cannot change your tactics, so make sure to keep an eye on this. As you can see here, there's a little warning here of when my tactics need to be submitted by. So setting your tactics then, you might know how this works from any Football Manager game you may have played, but here's a short rundown nevertheless. You can use the auto button, that's this one here, which will create a computerized generated tactics for you, but the fun can be had by working it all out on your own, by scouting your next opponent and knowing your own player's strengths and weaknesses inside and out, on top of being a tactical mastermind. Should you at any point feel you have to mess things up, use the reset button. You can of course change the team instructions as well here to different ones that I'm sure you're all familiar with. You can set a penalty taker and a captain. You can also set different formations as well, of course, here. Plenty of formations to choose from. And also situations as well in a game. So as you can see here, I've set to on 70 minutes, if I'm winning any score, we're going to play style is going to be counter attack, and we're going to also bring in on some subs from my bench. So if I just go back, see that some of these players, these are my starting lineup, but when I click on the situations button for this particular situation, some of these players would have been brought off the bench by default, obviously, so that if I'm not watching the game live, those subs will automatically be done. The lineups, of course, is where the managers decide who is on the pitch to start, who the substitutes are, and who the extra players that won't be participating in the match are. It shows the players on the pitch and their positions, which players are available for substitutions, which players didn't participate in the match, and so on. 6 players in and out of the lineup, you just drag and drop a player. So you just drag them like this. The sub bench, really easy way to pick the team. Fitness of your players is a major factor in the game, so keep an eye on this when you're picking your players for the next match. As you can see, some of our players have got a bit of energy lost here, but the next match is actually kicking off a bit later, so I might need to look at that. Important note here is that injured and suspended players must be in the extras, not in the subs or even on the pitch. So they can't be in the sub position here, guys. So just go back here. Go back to the lineup. They need to be here, the injured players, guys. So this is sort of the rest of your squad. These are your subs, and that's of course your starting lineup. So injured and suspended players need to a red cross or a red card on your tactics screen, and also in your squad's page infos column. Transfer listed players need a red icon on your tactics screen, and with a TL in your squad's page info. The tactics won't say if there are injured, suspended players on the subs bench, on the pitch, or in the if transfer listed players who are on the pitch or in the subs get sold before kickoff. As a consequence, you will play with computer-generated tactics. Now, let's go on to player positions. So most of the players can play in different positions. You can check these positions and his other skills by clicking the player in the tactics screen. So if I just click on Ray here, so he's a centre-back only, but if I just click on Lewis, he can also play as left-back as well. So this is really important, guys, if you are looking to potentially get some new signings because you've not got a player in the position that you need. This is going to be really useful if that player can play as a left back as well. Your player will change colour if you put him in an outer position, where yellow is slightly out of position, which is still okay, and red is completely out of position, which is generally not desirable. As you can see, this attacking midfielder left here, he's playing on the right midfield and he's in the orange colour. I drag this guy to the defence. As you can see, the defender playing at right back is not happy and is in the red colour there, guys. So that is something definitely to note. If you just click on white here, as you can see, this guy can play as an attacking midfielder or a central midfielder or a defensive midfielder. Now, because he's in this position, it's in a central midfielder role, but he has got the capability of push forward if needed, because he has got that attacking midfielder position availability as well. So really useful to know that, guys. So the different positions as well, guys, which is this colour here. So green here, look. We've also got a yellow colour here. This is the top bit, not the actual player name, which is the out position bit. This top bit here, guys, is the player positions. These are all got different colours based on that player's position. So goalkeepers are orange, as you can see here. Left backs, centre backs, right backs, defensive midfielder left, central right are yellow. So that's these guys. And the defensive central midfielder here. Midfielders are green, as you can see. And forwards are blue colour here. You can see on the pitch. Now let's move on to formation then, guys. So formations are obviously a foundation for setting strategies. There are many to choose from, and you might be familiar with most of them from playing real-life football matches or from playing other games similar to this, like Football Manager. You've also got the team instructions as well, guys, which is here on this button. This is where the particulars of the team's strategy is determined. Click the info button to get more information about the different play styles. This gives you in-depth information, guys, about these different play styles that you can have within Soccerverse at the moment. So you've got attacking, passing, counter-attack, long ball, defensive, and normal. Note that the tempo and the tackling style instructions are a shortcut to globally change these parameters for the whole team. This is nothing that will get saved. What matters regarding tempo and tackling style is what is shown next to the player's position on the pitch. So if you just go on to a player here, as you can see, guys, this is actually what he's this is what he's going to be. And here you can set the individual instructions, guys, for each individual player by clicking on the name and then selecting the relevant style and tackling style as well. So the global settings for a team can be normal tempo and medium tackling style. But if you want your forward to play with a fast tempo and softer tackling, that can be achieved by clicking on the player and using the drop down to assign the individual instructions like so. So you want him to go slow or you want him to go fast, etc. Same with the tackling as well, hard, soft or medium. You've also got these arrows as well, guys. As you can see here, there's 3 arrows on this guy, 1 arrow on this guy, 1 on this one, 3 on this one. Now what these represent is the tempo. So if I just click on this guy, white, just go back a minute, he's got three arrows. That's because he's on the fast tempo. If I change that to normal, it will then go to 2 arrows. So that means he's on the normal tempo. This is just a quick way to see what you've got your instructions set for each player. Set him to slow and that will go to 1 arrow. Okay, I'm just going to put him back to fast for now. Another thing to note as well, guys, is these letters next to the arrows. Look, you can see we've got an S, an M, yeah, and for all these players. So if you just click on this, this is basically the tackling style. So we've got medium, that's what the M stands for. If I change this to S, he would have S next there, and that means he's got fast tempo, slow tackling. Okay, so that is pretty basic to know that. And this just gives you a snapshot of what each player is doing. So this guy is slow tempo, soft tackling. Now I don't actually like that. I probably want him to be fast tempo with him being a winger, and probably medium tackling just so he can make some tackles on the wings there. I'm going to change this now actually. So medium and fast, sorry, and medium style. So they can see that's on there now. I might change some of these other characters as well at another point. So you've also got situations as well, guys. There we go on here. So situations let you change strategies and substitutes depending on various conditions at any time during the match. To create a situation, click on the situations button, then click on create. I'm just going to bin this one here, guys. I think this was just a test one that I was trying out. I'm going to go ahead and click on create situation. Now, as you can see, guys, there's plenty of options here to choose from. So situations are limited to 8 currently, so don't create more than that. Try not to swap players or change the formation and do substitutions in the same situation. It will most likely result in the wrong players getting substituted. Create separate situations for formation changes and separate situations for substitutions, guys, okay? So that is another important aspect here. Remember, you can only create up to 8 situations because you can't make the changes live during the game, you see, guys, at the minute, at the time of recording. So I'm going to go ahead and create a situation here. So I'm going to say on the 70th minute, if the team are losing by any score, I'm going to change the play style to attacking. Yeah, I'm going to change the captain or the penalty taker or anything like that. I'm going to change the situation to attacking if they're losing on the 70th minute. then just go ahead and click save and back. Now another situation I'm going to create here, guys, is create situation 70. So let's say we are on the 70th minute, we are winning, and we just want to maintain that lead. But say it was just was winning by 2 goals, then you probably just want to change that to defensive maybe for the last 20 minutes, just to defend that sort of 2-goal lead there. And of course, you can create a number of situations. Now, I'll just click save and back. I'm going to create another situation now, guys, for substitutes. So say you're doing 70 minutes, keep the same formation, because remember, guys, you don't want to change the formation and do substitutions in the same situation that you create, guys. Okay, that's probably going to not work, unfortunately. If you do want to change the formation, you need to do that separate to a situation where you're putting on subs. Okay, so in this example here, guys, I'm just going to bring on some subs. If we are losing after 70 minutes, I'm going to keep the same formation. I'm going to change to attacking, and then I'm just going to bring some subs on off the bench. So let's say I bring this guy on for the central midfielder, and also bring 2 fresh forwards on as well, to try and come back into the game. Now what will happen here, guys, is I'll keep the same formation, like I said. They'll go to an attacking style if they're losing on 70 minutes, and these 3 players will be substituted on if these parameters are met. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click save and back. And now if you did want to do the formation, guys, like I say, it needs to be a separate situation for that. So you go ahead and create situation. You change the formation here. So let's say I want to go to 5-3-2 defensive. So say we've got you are winning on 80 minutes by 1 goal, and you just want to defend that lead because you're actually playing a pretty tough team and you just want to defend the lead in the last 10 minutes. You just go to a defensive style as well, change the formation, and then click save and back. But you'd probably want to also make some substitutes here, wouldn't you guys, as well? You'd probably want to take some of these players off who are potentially out of position, like this guy here who's a defensive midfielder, and bring on another centre back. But like I say, guys, you need to save this one and then create another situation for the 80th minute, say, if winning by 1 goal, and then bring on the centre back as part of that separate situation. So again, guys, you can't do substitutions and change the formation in one situation. You have to do the formation change and the substitution change on 2 separate situations. So that's probably a really important thing to know there, guys. So the possibilities are extensive. Make sure to enter an in-match. Of course, as well, guys, you can make only 3 substitutions at the moment on Soccerverse. So also, guys, in the tactics screen, so let's just go out of here so none of that saves. So also in the tactics screen here, guys, you can find a hide tactics toggle here, look. By ticking this box and submitting your team sheet afterwards, other users will not be able to see your tactics. Once that has been done, you can, at any time, choose to reveal your tactics by clicking the reveal button. You have to reveal your tactics at kickoff at the latest. If you fail to do that, you will play with computer-generated tactics. So don't forget to reveal your tactics in time or choose to not hide your tactics at all. The warning is displayed if you are yet to reveal your tactics, okay? So submitting tactics then. So when you're satisfied and you think you've found the perfect tactics to crush your next opponent, click the submit team sheet button to submit your tactics on the blockchain. You can change tactics as often as you want until the 2 hours before the kickoff deadline. Of course, submit a tactic. There is a very small fee for doing that on the blockchain, of course. Max fee of 0.01 cents, so not much at all. So go ahead and cancel this because I've not actually changed anything here. So guys, that was it. Everything you need to know about setting tactics as a manager on Soccerverse, which of course is a big, important part of being a manager at a football club. I will have some more videos coming up as well, guys, covering some more in-depth analysis for the manager role on Soccerverse, guys. So make sure you subscribe, stick around for that as well. So if you did like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to sign up to Soccerverse today and get started and start setting your tactics for your team, you can sign up using the link in the description below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you again on the next one.